Welcome to week 3 on Cost of Discipleship, Dietrich Bonhoeffer's book. The past 2 weeks, week 1 was about cheap grace versus costly grace. Week 2 that said that Christianity without discipleship is Christianity without Christ. So a very blunt way of saying it is if you don't desire to be discipled by Jesus, to learn from Jesus, and you desire to be a Christian, those two things are contradictory. So work on that. So what does it mean to be discipled by Jesus? What does it mean for him to teach us? Well, one very important thing, and we see this throughout the Gospels, is it's on his terms. It's not on our terms. He calls, the apostle says, come follow me. They drop what they're doing and come follow him. He calls other people and they say, oh, let me go first do this other stuff and then I'll follow you. And he's like, no, I won't have that. Because it's on his terms. He is the one in charge. Which means he's going to challenge us on uncomfortable things that we might not want to hand over. Like, there's this really great analogy C.S. Lewis has. Our house is like crumbling and leaky, and we give the keys to Jesus, and he comes in and starts repairing things. We're like, yes, this is great. And then he starts knocking out walls. What is going on? No, keep this the way it is. I like my house the way it is. But really, he's building the house into a mansion for him to dwell in. He's not just going to fix the leaky roof. He's going to make this a palace. And this meaning my soul. A second key point about discipleship is Jesus takes the initiative. I think the best example of this, and Bonhoeffer references it, is Peter walking on water. So Peter sees Jesus walking on the water. Peter doesn't, of his own initiative, jump out of the boat and start walking. He says, Lord, call me. He's asking Jesus to call him. Now, once Jesus calls him, he doesn't have a choice. He needs to obey because Jesus says, come. And so now he responds to that. So I think there's a lot there, just unpacking that thing. Like, Peter doesn't walk out on the water until Jesus calls him. But once Jesus calls him, Peter has to. And sometimes in discernment, I think we say, all right, God, what's your will? But we're really wanting him to just confirm what we already want to do. If there isn't a desire to, whatever you tell me your will is, I'll do it, then it's not real discernment because we're not coming from a place of freedom and letting him lead. So how can you let him lead this week? How can you better follow him this week? I don't know the answer to those questions. That's why I'm asking them. And then you can even comment below saying, hey, here's what I think he's asking me to do this week. It doesn't have to be like a huge thing, just like a thing that you're going to do. Yes, be a hero today.